So, what have you discovered about the power of words? You've Because voice is one thing, words are another, but we speak with words.
Hmm.
So, what have you learned about the power of certain words, positive words, negative words? Is that something you've learned along the way?
Well, I think that words mean different things to different people.
Yep.
So, really, all it is intonation and context, I think, is really important. So that's where sound comes in
Hmm.
because you could say, oh, I had a great day today. Or you
Right.
could say, oh, I had a great day today. And they're two completely different meanings, but the same words.
Yes.
So it really depends on not only what words you're using, but your intonation and inflection and context, because a lot of that is going to come through in the way that you speak.
Mm.
And that's why sound is so important in a lot of ways.
So, that makes me think of either using rising intonation or lowering intonation, maybe using the wrong terms here. Um, what does that sort of is that important in terms of how you're getting a message across? Like you raise your tone or lower it? What do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do. I think that it depends on what you're trying to get across. So, it depends on what your emotion is at the time. I think that when people are angry or upset, that their tone tends to get louder and higher. So if you don't want to sound like you're angry or upset, you may want to make sure that you keep your tone lower and your voice a little lower so that it's not intimidating or confrontational to someone else. So, there are different contexts, right? Like everyone has different contexts for sound.
Hmm.
So even though we think that it's universal, and in a lot of ways it can be, there are different languages that use different intonations in different ways than English, for
Hmm.
instance.
Yeah.
And we just have to keep in mind who we're talking to, where we're talking to them, and what we're trying to get across. So it's just something to be aware of. Again, it's that whole read the room.
Right.